Schefter broke some news that the coaches that got a stern written letter warning them about their mask, and I retweeted. I was like, "Hey man, find them, man. We don't get no letter, woo woo." So shit, somebody was listening. So they hit 3 coaches for $300K last week, and then each team they fined them $250,000, and that got me and Twan thinking like, where does all this fine money go, man?
Right.
Like you got the answer for that?
I don't, man. And so my thing was, I know I've heard that the money goes to different, foundations. I guess that the NFL and the NFLPA chooses to. But my question is, if it goes to a foundation and I get fined, why can't I decide to donate the money that I'm getting fined to Darius Butler's foundation?
That's a fact. In the same way,
vice versa.
Yeah. So I mean, it would make sense, especially if you're getting fined $10,000 for a uniform violation,
right?
Or something for your socks,
like $5,000 for your socks, or whatever the case may be.
What's the craziest thing you've been fined for?
The craziest thing I've been fined for is
you never thought you'd be fined for.
Man, I never thought in football I'll get fined for some socks. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fair point.
Like some socks. I mean, I get it. Like, you want everybody uniform, but the big scheme of things, you're gonna charge me $10,000 because you said that I don't have enough white.
That's crazy. So the sock rule, uniform rule, they want people to be as uniform as possible, and it's like a certain amount of white you have to show in your socks to be like legal.
Nobody knows that amount.
So it's like, okay, so the top has to be blue, and then for the coats, of course, and then you can bring up the white, but they want at least, whatever height. And, some people like to wear their socks mostly blue. Some people like to wear them mostly white. So, players still try to individualize it, but it's somebody out there, it's a uniform guy every game checking the sidelines out, check you out, your jerseys, your visors, your clears, your dark. So they checking off. And sometimes they'll warn you, sometimes not. But that fine for socks. I got fined from my own team for swapping my jersey after they told me not to.
What they hit you for, like $250?
Nah, $2,300. $2,300 for a jersey, bro.
Nah, that jersey wasn't worth it.
$2,300, bro. That's crazy.
I would have had to go holler at bro. Like, I need that jersey back.
I was hot, bro.
Yeah, I need that jersey back.
Nah. I was hot with the team. I was hot with the coach.
Nah, I get you. I get it.
Yeah, y'all gonna charge me that. So craziest thing I've been fined for. I talking about the tweeting Ocho. During the week with the game upcoming, he like, oh, y'all gonna have to double team me. Y'all gonna have to woo. I'm like, man, nobody ain't double teamed you since this, man. We going this and that. So Bill wait all the way till Saturday. Has the whole conversation printed out on paper. He's like, hey, you talking about the game plan and this and that and conduct detrimental. Fine me. I'm like, man, come on.
How much?
I think that was like $2,500 too. In fact, this motherfucker be trying me, dog.
Man, but for the listeners, man, you have some cats, man, getting paid. I mean, not getting paid, but getting fined $25,000, $50,000. So
I got hit like that. Numbers. What's the biggest one you got, Paul?
I think the largest fine that I got was 20 for a hit.
Yeah, it got me 24 for a hit too.
24 a hit,
and it was clean.
Yeah,
this shit was probably dirty though. Yeah,
but then nah. I'm wondering. My tackles be clean, but a lot of time though, you can talk with the who was the fine people back? Who's the fine people now? Merton Hanks.
Is he still there?
I don't think he's with them no more, but I know at one time Merton Hanks, and you can kind of talk with him and appeal your fines. Sometimes they'll cut it in half.
Yeah.
A lot of times they'll cut it in half. Sometimes they'll be like, nah, So it just depends.
When did Derrick Brooks too?
Yeah, Derrick Brooks. Yep.
Yeah, so they'll have an old throwback legend, offensive player, defensive player. So I mean, I done been on too many of them calls trying to fill some shit to a receiver. I'm on the phone with James Thrash trying to
explain what as a DB.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't got a shot.
Spotrac.com tracks finds 218 infractions for $5.2 million in the year 2019. Okay. That's a lot of money.
Well, they off to a hell of a start this year.
Or 300,000 for the coaches, 750,000 for teams. That's just what we know. So we don't know what the players is getting fined.
Man, so yeah, they already uncleared the mill.
A lot of these, I think D-Bus, you said it before we got on, man. Some of this money need to go to social injustice, man.
Yeah, we need to start tracking that money too. Where is that actually going to create, whatever change? Because just throwing money at issues, not it's never really the answer. It's really about putting it in places that are already functioning, already know the issues, already handle them, and you just help them kind of scale up and then make a bigger difference with people who already know, because the issues in the 757 are completely different than the issues in 954, 305, or 213, wherever you at. So the resource, the plan and action got to be different too. But so we got to start tracking that, and obviously being accountable to ourselves, being that change.